Whew, tell you what, as a college football fan, I am stoked about this one. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to preview and predict the quarterfinal matchup in the Rose Bowl as you have the Ohio State Buckeyes taking on the Oregon Ducks. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dollar on the Cash App, my Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, my social media information is down there. I co-host a sports talk radio show every Sunday morning. That information is down there. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks. Also, man, y'all go down there, hit the join button below, get a membership, and get videos like this hours before everybody else. The granddaddy of them all. And boy, it is the granddaddy of them all, man. I'm excited about this game, man. Now, on one hand, bro, like, as a college football committee, this shouldn't be a quarterfinal game, man. Like, I get it, Ohio State lost 2 games, but this the Boise State and Arizona State games gonna say a lot about how seeding should go going forward, man. Because Oregon being the most dominant, best team in the country, they got a brutal draw. Like they got the absolute worst draw. And then you look on the other side, that draw is much easier. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got Boise State and all them over there. So I just find it somewhat unjustified that this is a 1-8 match. I feel like, Ohio State should be a little higher than 8. But it is what it is, man. Don't lose to Michigan at home, I guess. First off, looking at Ohio State, man, coming in hot. Like they coming in smoking off of beating Smokey and the Tennessee Volunteers. Absolutely demolishing them. I didn't see that coming, to be honest with you. Um, and look, this team is talented. They arguably the most talented team in the country. With Will Howard offensively, you got Henderson and Judkins in the backfield. You got Abuka and Smith at receivers. I mean, you got Sawyer on the D line, Caleb Downs in the secondary. I mean, it's a $20 million roster, man, and they have talent everywhere. And the thing with them, sometimes they don't show up to play. But when they show up to play like they did last Saturday, that looked like a national championship team last Saturday. And then you got Oregon, man. Honestly coming in quiet. Like they're the only, P5 undefeated team in the nation. But they've been kind of under the radar, since the season ended, led by Dylan Gabriel, Heisman finalist, Tez Johnson, one of the better receivers in the country. They just got a really good, fundamentally sound team, man, with some good speed and an underratedly physical defense, yo. Dan Lanning has done an absolute great job over there, which is one of the reasons, he was basically on top of the list of Alabama coaching candidates when Alabama was looking for a coach. But the rate he going, man, they may build him a statue over there in Eugene. So I wouldn't go nowhere neither, man. But this Oregon team tough, man. They really tough. Keys to this matchup for Ohio State, they gotta run the ball. Running the ball with Henderson and Judkins is going to completely open that offense up. I mean, when you got Jigba and Smith out there at receivers, probably the best wide receiver dynamic duo in the country. If you get a running game going along with those weapons on the perimeter, it could open all kind of things up for that offense. And for Oregon, Oregon got to protect the ball, man. They don't want to turn over the ball and give short fields to Ohio State. If Dylan Gabriel come out there and he play effective and efficiently, Oregon obviously will have a really, really good game, good opportunity to win this game. Get the ball to your playmakers. Get the ball to Johnson. Let him make plays. Um, Run the ball and just use your speed and athleticism and it's gonna be a good one, man. And they could pull this thing off. Whew, man. As far as my prediction, man, I went back and forth with this one, man. These two teams met earlier this year in Eugene. The game lived up to the hype, and we all know how it ended. Will Howard slid too soon. Clock expired. Oregon escaped with a very, very, very tight win. I'm gonna go Ohio State in this one, man. And if you would have asked me before they played Tennessee if they played again, I was taking Oregon. Usually I try not to get caught up in stuff like this, but I can't help but that Ohio State team looked it like it was ready to roll against Tennessee is a good football team, man. And Ohio State completely took them apart. They have more talent than Oregon. They lost by what, a point or two in Eugene, you know what I'm saying, on a slide play at the end. This Rose Bowl crowd is going to be somewhere around 50-50, you would think. Ohio State going to have fans in there. And then you factor in the revenge factor. I'm gonna go Ohio State to win a close game here and get their revenge against Oregon. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Also, man, y'all scroll down, hit the join button, get the membership, and get videos like this hours before everybody else. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.